me on a wild ride around the world. As a professional figure skater with Disney on Ice, I spent my days on the job doing things like this, reading storybooks to children and wearing 25-pound princess gowns. Now, this summer, in my first ever co-op work term, I worked as a coastal naturalist with Calliope Consulting Inc, and we brought Parks Canada and BC Ferries together on an initiative to inspire, to educate, and to engage BC Ferries passengers about the wonders of our beautiful coast. From cultural history to natural history, and from geography to marine biology, I spoke with thousands, and I mean thousands, of passengers this summer. Now, my commute to work each day took me to the Horseshoe Bay Ferry Terminal, and my office was a 500-foot ferry boat. There were no princess gowns on this job, and the beast was not my sidekick. In actuality, this was my wardrobe, and Oreo, the giant stuffed orca, was my partner in crime. Now, when I began this journey as a coastal naturalist, I actually knew very little about the ocean. You see, I'm actually born and raised in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and I had spent most of my time skating outdoors on frozen freshwater ponds. This position had intrigued me because I love public speaking, interacting with kids, and have always been fascinated by the creatures of the deep. This summer, I performed those presentations out on the sun deck, and I battled the elements, from wind to rain to the craziest of interruptions. Some days, I would be right in the middle of my presentation, and we'd hear an announcement over the PA system. "Passengers, it's your captain here. We've got a pod of orcas on the starboard side." And my entire audience would run. Now, like I said, this position inspired me, it intrigued me, because I love public speaking and interacting with kids. Now, the training period for this position took place in Nuclear, and it included an interpretive skills workshop led by Parks Canada Public Outreach Education officers. And while my peers were fascinated by the content, I was intrigued by learning the interpretive process. And over the summer, at the conclusion of my presentations, I'd be approached by parents and teachers and profs, and they'd say, "You're going to be a teacher one day, aren't you?" So, over the course of the summer, what did I learn? I learned from those day-to-day interactions that I have a gift when it comes to public outreach and education, and that is the direction that I will be taking in my next co-op work term. Thank you so much.